What's up, everybody? It's Jazz Fuzz. I come with my last part of Roe Vs Wade. So, yesterday, me and my friend Ashley were talking about Roe versus Wade. Ooh, excuse me. Just finished eating lunch. We were talking about it, and the sad reality is that you have politicians only have one job, and that is listen to the people. We are the people. We are the boss, the supervisor, the district manager, and the manager of these politicians. And what happened was the wealth and the donors are the boss of them instead of us, the people that vote freely for these people to be in Congress, the Senate, councilmen, whatever it might be. And the sad reality now, America is definitely seeing the red line. And these politicians, I have no idea what they're thinking, but they better understand that playtime is over. People are upset and pissed off about how they're moving the direction of this country. These politicians have divided people. The politicians have manipulated people, brainwashed people. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. These politicians are not getting it. It's always been the wealth. I put it this way. So the Roe versus Wade thing is, of course, like me and my friend Ashley say, is that the prejudiced white men in America are seeing that their white race is disappearing. And what better way to force white women to not get abortion? My friend Kaden told me that 80% of women that get an abortion are white women. Now, minorities get abortions as well, but white women are the highest people to get abortion. That's the reason why they're doing this Roe versus Wade draft and all this kind of stuff. And it's so sad because the prejudiced white men, all they focus on in the same ideology is the white superior race. And there is no superior race. None whatsoever. No race isn't superior at all. If anything, all races are damaged, broken, frustrated, complicated. There's too much going on in each race. So no race isn't superior. But these prejudiced white men are still trying to keep this narrative that they are superior. Well, I think that's crumbling. And it's crumbling fast right now. This is all about keeping one race populated and produced. I feel like that there are more bigger issues in this world worrying about somebody do in the bedroom. But these prejudiced white men keep on putting this dumb narrative that they have to be on top. And it's really come down to race. And it's always happened in the prejudiced white people's eyes. And the real white people see this and other people see it. Everything got to be race. It's funny because some people say that black people always make everything of race. Not really. We do not. We do not. If anything, race only comes up if somebody getting discriminated, somebody getting wrongfully killed by the police or a bystander. Races always come because, sad to say, not all, but some white people have a racist background. And that's sad. And then some white people are just damn crazy. But majority of them has some type of racism background status. And it's sad. It's very sad. To me, I kind of look like Roe vs. Wade is also trying to kill minorities as well. You know, slow down their population. Because, let's be real, Latinos the population is more bigger than the whites and the blacks. They are the biggest population in United States. So that's another fear, because now Latin Americans are about to be the most minority of this country, because they're really big. They're a huge population. So, and that scares a prejudiced white man, because now he's pushed to the side. Now it's Latino men who are gonna take over. I just saw an article that we're gonna have an Asian American gonna run for Congress, I believe, in Virginia, in the 10th district of Virginia. That's really big. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that my Asian American brothers and sisters are coming out here in the political world. We need more diversity. We need to know how they feel, how their community feel. The sad reality is that the prejudiced white man is scared. He's scared. Time is changing. And I had this vision where it's like a crystal ball. And they had this crystal ball for decades. As the years and decades go by, this crystal ball will start to crack. All over it. It's cracking, it's cracking, it's cracking, and cracking, and cracking. Now, for the first time, and I'm about to talk about the horrible mass shooting that happened in Texas, I believe the crystal ball has shattered. It has finally shattered for today. I would say it finally shattered, because now America is tired and America is frustrated. We keep fighting the same old thing over and over again. I forgot, I think it's somewhere in Latin America, somewhere over there, or across Asia, that the government has passed a law where women don't have to go to work on their mid-cycle. And that's a shame, because America is supposed to be a moral of the world, and America is supposed to be the leader of the world, meaning that we shape and mold and change the dynamics that, men and women can work together, disability and disabled people can work together, etc., etc. We are a culture of a melting pot, and we present in the world that anybody who's different, we can get along in some degree, but we can get along. And now, for the first time in history, I think a lot of Americans are starting looking at ourselves and say, this is a damn shame that we're supposed to be the greatest country in the world and the superpower of the world, but yet we cannot even pass sexuality, sexism, racism, and gun control. We can't even pass those things, and we've been talking about since the dawn of time. But other countries have established all those things. Now, they're not perfect, but they did establish it, put laws, and protect people who are different or vulnerable. That is really sad. And America is a rich country. Yeah, most people say it's a poor, but to me it's rich, because we have freedom and we have rights. But what's hindering us from those freedoms and those rights is that wealthy people are interfering with the politics. If wealthy people did not bother politics, I guarantee this would be a very different America. It would have been a very different America. But since the wealthy people and rich people are bored, and you can only spend so much money in the world, the best way you can mess around and never get bored is mess with people's lives, which is the political world, law. You can mess people up, and that's entertainment to these wealthy people. I told my friend Ashley that. That's entertainment for the wealthy people. It's to watch middle class, poverty people and lower class people fighting each other every single day with the same old topics. And the wealthy people and donors are enjoying all of this. They are really enjoying seeing America being divided, fight each other, etc. So now what's happening to the wealthy people and donors, I won't be surprised if they step back too, or continue hiding in the shadows. Now the question is, will politicians keep taking their donations? You know? And you're like, excuse me. You're like, what does this have to do with Roe Vs Wade? Because the donors and wealthy people. Most wealthy people, like I said, they're bored. So they're like, well, let's mess with the women. You know, we haven't messed with women for a long time. Oh, they haven't messed with us for decades. But to them, they're like, let's mess with the women. We're bored as hell. Let's overturn the Roe versus Wade. And let's see how many women would die. Let's see how many women would resist. Let's see how everybody can get outraged about this. Donors and wealthy people are the evil motherfuckers on the planet. Because they're messing with people's lives like it's a damn fucking game. And politicians should be ashamed of their fucking self too. This is real life scenario. This is real life people. We're in real life. This is not a fucking video game. And they're playing like it's a video game. Get your ass mature and start doing law and order, logic and common sense. Because this shit is ridiculous. I'll come back with another video about this terrible mass shooting.